Hello, welcome back again to the third video. So this was right after the second one. Just posted it, and I just thought of another one. I think it's around the same time again, as I said, like, like no, like a lot of people. These were a lot of them from childhood, so I don't really remember the order or like when that happened, but uh, I'll try my best. Like if I come up with it, I'll just uh say it here, make a video. Also, hopefully you guys can hear me because the dog's being annoying again. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, I'll try to speak a bit louder. So, this story is also kind of quick, but I think it was like on a Thursday. I don't know why I remember this. I was at home, right? It was a nice. It wasn't. I think it was actually condo. Oh, frick. Yeah. Let's just say this is my condo. Yeah, we lived in this room. I don't even remember the layout too. What was it? I don't really remember. Again, as I said, it's childhood memories. But I think we were living in a condo, and I think one night, oh no, it could have been our old townhouse too. We used to own. Wow, I also, yeah. Speaking of which, this kind of is related. At the same time, it's not really. Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember we used to move a lot, so I didn't really have time to make that many friends and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's why all I remember was the earliest house we were living at was like a townhouse, right beside them because the townhouse they're connected. Um, there was this really nice neighbor. It was like an Indian girl or something like that, and yeah, we were close. We were close. I remember we would hang out every day. I think there was also like a board or something like that. But again, I don't really remember. But we used to always hang out. We were like, good. And then I had to move again to condo. And then I moved to townhouse, and then moved to this house that I currently live in right now. So yeah, I remember we used to move so many times, and I don't really know why, but and it doesn't really matter anymore. It's already done. So because of that, and I've really wasn't able to make that many friends, in a short period of time, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'm pretty sure this takes place either the townhouse or a condo. I think one night it was definitely a school night. I remember this very clearly because I was asleep in bed, and and I don't really remember the dream I had anymore. But yeah, I think I had a nightmare of some sort. Man, it was so long ago. I kind of vaguely remember what the dream was about, but not really. So let's just say it was like a very scary nightmare, and then I woke up and I was like so scared. Like I might have been the details were blurry, but I might have ran out of the room, and then I was like crying, and then my parents were there, and I was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" I was like, "Oh, I had a bad dream. Oh my god, I was crying. Oh, I couldn't do this. Oh my god," and then they probably like, I don't know what came over them, but like I probably was like crying or like so scared that they literally decided, cause yeah, I remember, they were like, "Okay, since you're so scared, tomorrow you're not going to school." Cause yeah, it was a Thursday. I remember that I was supposed to go to school. Oh my god. Yeah. So because I had a bad freaking dream, I actually was able to skip school. So I literally skipped school and instead we went to Algonquin Park. Oh my god. Yeah, I got lucky that day. Oh god. Yeah, me crying and being scared came in clutch that day. So yeah, we ended up going to Algonquin Park. For those of you who don't know, that's also in here in Ontario. It's way up north. It's like 2 hours drive from Toronto. But yeah, that's crazy. I remember that very clearly. It was Thursday. I had to go to school, but because I had a bad dream, they were like, "Oh, let's just go to Algonquin." So we literally drove 2 hours to Algonquin and back, just because um, I had a bad dream, and we stayed there for a whole day. So that yeah, it was actually insane. Came in catch. And I think also remember something happened there where like I think we were next to a creek. Yeah, there was like a let's see how to draw this. There was the river, and then there's like this embankment kind of thing. We have to go down, and it's like all dirt and stuff. I think I remember we were walking down here, and then my mom, I think my dad was with me or like somewhere here in the middle. I was in front, or it was a flipped around. My mom was in front. But I remember I think she slipped and fell too. So oh my god, that literally would have not have happened if I didn't have that nightmare and didn't get scared and stuff. But um, yeah. So that's another funny story. So yeah, man. Sometimes crazy things be happening to them. It's kind of weird. I'll be honest. So, but that was a good day. That was a good day. I was like, like right after they mentioned that we were going to Algonquin Park, and I was so excited. I instantly forgot about the nightmare I had the night before. So, yeah. So yeah, just because. So hey, maybe if you learned a lesson today, maybe that is I don't know. Be scared. Say you had a nightmare, and you might not have to go to school or something like that, or like vacation. I don't know, but that's what happened to me. I have no clue why they did that, but hey, can't complain much, can I? So yeah, that was the third story. Yeah, so far these have been pretty interesting. I do have a few interesting stories. My life has been whew, insane. Well, not as insane, but it's pretty okay. It's definitely uh been more like adventurous and action. There's been a lot more action than usual, but yeah, that's the third story. See ya.